Hey guys, hope everybody's doing well, and it's a really exciting interview that we got here this morning for you guys, and we have Oupa here with us. Now Oupa, for all our international guests, Oupa is grandfather in Afrikaans. So for the rest of the interview, I'll be referring to him as Oupa because he's my grandfather. And it's a real privilege for me to have him here with us to share some knowledge with us just on his business career and some fundamental principles that have been really fundamental for him. Obviously, Oupa has been a very, very successful businessman for many years, having run the Richie Ford Motor Group for over 60 years already, which is a remarkable achievement in itself. And Oupa has been a mentor not only for me but for so many other people throughout his lifetime. I mean, I've looked up to him since I was born and watched the way that he does things, seen how he does business, seen how he treats all his employees. So it's really awesome having him here with us today. So yeah, Oupa, I don't know if you want to start by sharing just a bit of your background and how you got the business started and where it all began for you.
I'm a great believer in building a property setup. So we would believe that you must never have loose cash around because cash disappears, and if you are committed and you got property, so we've got a bigger property portfolio than a motor business at this stage.
You mentioned being very passionate about cars since you can remember, and that's always been the only thing that you've really ever known. And I remember telling me the story about how you were 8 or 9 years old and you wanted to go and apply for a license. Would you mind sharing a bit on that story?
Yeah, well, I was, when I was small in Preska, the garage my dad had there, the workshop was on the lower level, so there was a nice ramp, and I used to, as a small kid, ramp up and down there with my tricycle and between the mechanics and the motor cars. And so I grew up with motor cars, and then when I was about 8 years old, my dad came home lunchtime with a car, and then I'd made up my mind I drove to the police station and I said I want a driver's license, please. So everybody thought I'm mad, and they didn't realize that I really was there. I drove there with a car. So I then went home and decided, well, it's no good, I'm not going to get a license like this. So it progressed, and that's the way because none of us had any other hobbies except we had a passion for motor cars all our life. That's how we grew that business to where it is today.
So obviously, I mean, in terms of running a business so successfully for close to 70 odd years, I mean, you have to be passionate about what you do. How important, because there's a lot of people watching who are entrepreneurs, people who have started their own business or looking to build themselves a life. How important is it that you have to love what you do and be really passionate about what you do in terms of sustaining a business for the period that you've done?
No, it's very important that you must have a passion, because it's not an 8 to 5 job, it's 24 hours. And so it needs your attention, and you must have the passion for what you're doing and the belief in what you're doing, and you've got to get people who also have a passion for vehicles and who you can understand and who you can share with. So you have people like that which you gotta then look after and build up and train that you get to a situation that when I'm not there, that the business can function as if I am there, because there are people who are trained, who know me, who know what I would do and how I would react. So you don't keep secrets to yourself. There's no secret. You've got to share it with the people so that they know
What's going on
and what's your plans and what are they going to do and where we're going and what are we planning. So
and I mean, for all those entrepreneurs out there watching right now, I mean, what would be your main few pointers in terms of advice for any entrepreneur looking to start his own business, looking to build himself a life for him and his family, and just live a life of real significance? I mean, what would the key factors be, and any advice that you can give entrepreneurs?
Number one, he must make sure that he's got the right ideas or the right product, and he's done some homework as to where, if there's a market. And once you've decided that, then you set yourself objectives, and then you've got to see that you hit those objectives every day, every month, and every year. So that's why you got to have a passion, and it's not an 8 to 5 job. It's 24 hours, and you got to be prepared to put in lots of time.
Lots of time, lots of hard work.
Lots of hard work.
And Oupa, we spoke about adding value to your market, adding value to your customers, which I know is something that our group really strives towards doing. And I know that you guys have loyal customers which come from all over the country, you know, to do business with you. I mean, how have you got it right to build such a massive relationship with long-lasting clients that you've had for years?
It's the basis of any business. You got to do honest, straight business. And you got to look after that client, and that's why the guys in the cities, they don't know their customers. Like we know everyone personally, and we get involved in the way of one-on-one with them. So you must be able to do that, and you must then look at offering what other people are not doing. So he knows that you got a real personal interest in him as a customer, and he's not just a number.
Sure. And then Oupa, the last question that I have for you is, you know, especially people my age, I would say, you know, the millennial generation, what we tend to struggle with sometimes is this thing of instant gratification, because everything these days, you know, everything's bigger, better, faster, and it's just a click of a button, and you know, we'll have all the info that we need. And that sometimes leads to people not sticking around and really sticking it out in the business that they're doing right now or their current venture, and they sort of like just tend to jump ship towards the next big thing and the next big thing. You know, so how have you consistently found that drive and desire to keep going and to keep getting better, and you know, to stick it out and to strive for the next level, if I can put it that way? Because I mean, it's been 60 years of a phenomenal, great business. How have you kept going?
Well, you got to have, the main thing is you got to have a passion what you're doing. The passion part of it you mustn't ever forget about. And you got to be there, spend time, personal attention to your staff, listen to them, talk to them, inform them, train them. We do a massive amount of training. And of course then they are all on a system where they get a portion commission on profits.
Sure.
But there are years that there are not always those many profits.
Yeah, that's true.
And right now we're in one of those years.
As is with every business, I guess.
Every business.
Mm.
And assuming that maybe those guys who want to jump will jump now, but if he jumps now, I say that's not a loss because he would have jumped in any case at some stage. If he's not prepared to go with you and stick through the bad times, and I said to them, look, it will get better and improve, then we will make up what we've lost because we're all losing. So, but that's the unfortunate part about the young people today. It comes out of universities, got a BCom or whatever, or marketing or what, but he hasn't got a clue as to how it really works. So it's all just theory, so he's actually no use to you, except that it's good material that you're investing in, and that you can train to become somebody that's a senior guy.
Sure. Well, Oupa, thank you very much. That was fantastic. I really appreciate it. And I'll let you get on with your holiday. But just from my side as well, I mean, we love you dearly and thank you so much for everything that you do for us every single day. I mean, we'll never be able to thank you enough. And I'm pretty sure most of the people who know you or watching will agree that you definitely have left a legacy already, even though you're still here and you will be here for quite a few more years.
We hope.
We hope. No, we definitely will keep you here for as long as we can. But your legacy lives on and will live on still in many of our lives. I mean, you've touched so many people over the years and been a phenomenal role model for many people and myself as well, massively. So thank you for that advice. I'm sure everybody enjoyed it, and
it'll mean something to them.
It definitely will, Oupa. Thanks so much. So that's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and we'll see you soon. Be blessed.